Okay, right now we're going to start with painting the grapes. I'm going to come over here and get some water, make my green, get a little green. You can use a palette if you want to. I like to, I guess. Put a little green on there. And there is a little yellow mixed in with that. I'm going to build this up, load my brush. The thing about watercolor is when you're starting out with these grapes, watercolor is meant to be transparent and not opaque. Transparent means that you can see through it and you're using the water. So when you start your grapes, you don't want it to be really dark the first coat you put on. You want it to be really kind of light. That way you can always go back and make it lighter, but once you put that darker on, it's really hard to go back to that. So then you get your lights on there. Your corners are going to be a little bit darker. To get that darker green, you can add a little blue or umber. So you come back up against that other grape and it's going to be darker. Now you don't want to paint wet against wet, so you have to skip around to every other grape. You're not going to do the grapes all at once. You're going to do each grape individually. Okay, and take your time on each grape. I'm going to load this back up again. Take some more blue, come around the bottom like that. Remember, everything we paint is going to have light, medium, and dark. Before this dries, I'm going to come over, rinse, grab some straight water. Now remember, your brush can act like a sponge and it can pick up water too. So you just blend that in like we did the practice circle. And you can take a little bit off. When you start off with a light color, you can pull it right back up when you just press with your brush. But if you do it really dark at first, it won't do that. It won't pick up. So it's best to go light and then into your darks. I think I'm going to leave that grape just like that for the first coat. And I'll come over here and do this other one down here. Now, your light source can be on the top or the middle. So I'll come over here and I'll just make it a little darker around. That grape is coming in the back. I think I'll get a little bit of blue to add to that green. Come over, come around. Lightly. Then get a little more. But don't do the whole, you want to just work in sections. You don't want to do the whole grape at one time. So you just come around like that, rinse, grab pure water, come over and pull the edges and blend it around. I'm going to put my light source right down here on the end, I think. And then blend that in. See, and it's going to be darker right up here along the shadows that the other grapes are making, okay? And this can be my first coat. With watercolor, you can have more, you're going to have more than one coat, okay? And see, I don't want my